Hey friend, hey, it is SJ, your favorite spiritual mindset coach, and we are doing the karma for the person that has hurt you, okay? So this is going to be for any earth signs, okay? So if you or they have any earth sign placements or an earth sign Saturn, okay? That is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay? This may resonate with you, okay? We are going to have an extended access to the extended. My website will be down in the description box below. I am going to be using my deck Karmic Justice Oracle. If you would like to purchase this deck, you could do so through my website, okay? Okay, so I tried to pull 3, but 4 came out, okay? So we're going to go over that. So we have karmic debt will be paid off by their children. Now, I can only speak for myself, but when I get this card, this gives me the energy of because they did not break certain generational curses, they're forcing their children to have to be the generational curse breakers of their family. If you are a generational curse breaker, you understand what comes with that, okay? It's no easy feat, but that is part of their karma. Because they did not break certain generational curses, their children are going to have to be the ones to break those generational curses, okay? So the debt will have to be paid off by their children. Their children are going to have to be generational curse breakers. We have jail, and these two came out together. Being seen as a disappointment and insufficient funds. Okay. All right. Karmic debt will be paid off by their children. This is going to be for anybody that has earth sign placements, or if they have earth sign placement or earth sign Saturn, because Saturn is the planet of karma. Okay, it's the karmic planets. Make sure you check all your placements and see what resonates, okay? If it resonates, it's for you. This, I am also, sorry, if you're new here, I had allergy situation that turned into a sinus situation. And so I may be coughing throughout this reading, okay? Bear with me, all right? Also, I have spiritual ADD. What was I about to say? I don't remember. I just wanted y'all to know. Yeah. I have this sinus thing going on, and now I got this cough. The cough, I guess, is the last thing to go. I don't know. Okay. I was going to say something, but... when I meditated over the energy, I did ask for the current or near, future energy. So this is the karma they're currently dealing with, or near to future karma that they're going to be dealing with, okay? This is meant to, it's a timeless read. It's still meant to resonate with you at the time that you see it. All right. Karmic debt. I don't know why they're, I don't know, but you can purchase this deck on my website. Spirit wants, I don't know. Okay. Karmic debt will be paid off by their children. Ooh, that's way too many. That will be paid off by, okay. Thank you. We have legal issues here. You could be in a custody battle. Something they said or did continues to haunt them. Unable to get out of the mess that they created. Okay, listen. Karmic debt will be paid off by their children. Like I said before, I feel like this person was meant to break certain generational curses. So this could be generational curses in regarding money. This could be generational curses regarding relationships, okay? But they were placed in a position in this life to where they were supposed to break certain generational curses, okay? I feel like they're having major losses, okay? So this could be major losses in relationships, major losses in money. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not setting their children up for success. They're not setting themselves up for success. Unable to find happiness until they make amends with those they have wronged. I strongly feel like this is including their children, because I feel like they have mommy or daddy issues that are unresolved from their parents, because their parents, moved a certain kind of way. So now that kind of burden, their relationship with their children is not the greatest. Now, if this person does not have kids, this could be a situation for future kids, okay? If this person does not have kids, then maybe this part of the read is not for you, okay? So, unable to find happiness until they make amends with those they wrong. I feel like this is multiple people, but no, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but I strongly feel like this is earth signs that have children with more than one person. It's like they've had several opportunities to co-parent or to set their children up in a certain kind of way, and they messed it up every time. Bruised ego, I'm telling you, I strongly feel like, I do feel like their children, whether this is the children you guys have or just whatever, I strongly feel like their children, I am picking up a strong energy. It very well could be because of you, because maybe you've done your healing work, you've done your shadow work, or this resonates with you so well, you already know that your child is going to be a generational curse breaker. You may have mommy or daddy issues, so you know your child has mommy and daddy issues in addition, to what's going on with their parents or whatever, their other parent. So you may have already stepped up to the plate, helping your child heal, helping your child to resonate certain things and not take on certain things as you did, okay? Here with bruised ego, I strongly feel like your child is going to break these generational curses, and they're not going to enable this person. And that's going to bruise their ego, because they look at their children as, I hate to say this, but I'm getting an energy as they see their children as property, as something that's theirs. So if your child, or when your child grows up to be successful, they're the kind of parent that's going to be like, oh, that's my kid that you did nothing for. Like, this kid is in college, this kid is a successful athlete, this kid is, going to this really good college or doing whatever, and you were not a part of it at all. But this person will speak as if they're expecting their child to give them some type of praise on social media or whatever. Their ego is going to be very bruised, because I feel like their child is currently doing well, or currently doing things that I just feel like their ego is going to be very bruised at the fact that their child is doing well, or their child is smart. There's something their child is doing that kind of deep down they know they didn't have a hand in, or they didn't get that from them. So it is, and in addition to that, this child is not giving them any, like, this child does not enable them, and they're surrounded by enablers. So it is bruised in their ego, because they're expecting, well, I'm your mother or I'm your father, so I just expected for you to, when you made that post on Facebook or on your Snapchat or whatever, to at least tag me in it too, like you did your mother or your father or your grandmother, whatever. And this child is like, no. So there's a lot of reality checks that you may not have been able to give this person, that their child will be giving them. Unable to release you. Again, you could have children with this person. You could have been the best thing that ever happened to this person. I'm strongly picking up also an energy. Even if this person, okay, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but for some of y'all, this person, they have the child that y'all have together, if y'all have children together, there may be things about that child that clear as day, that is, they have traits of this other parent. So it's like, it's very apparent, but that's for you. Or maybe it's for people that can see it. But for this person, the good part of you, the part of you that you no longer give access to this person to, they may see in your child that y'all have together. So this is an energy of, maybe you were always trying to motivate this person. Maybe you always are trying to hold this person accountable. They didn't appreciate it at the time, but your child may hold them accountable in the same way, or maybe your child, I hate to say this, but I am getting an energy of like they're the logic in this connection. Like they could say certain things and the child is the one that's like, I don't think it's a good idea. Like, don't you need a bed? Like, you don't even have a real bed. Like, you should get a bed before you get a new car. Like, because the parent may be trying to impress the kid. I'm also getting an energy of that when they have fun together, they could have inside jokes or the same sense of humor or whatever. It does remind this person of when you and them had good times together. So it makes it hard for this person to kind of release you emotionally and release you just period. I have eyelash extensions on. So, when you really want to get in there and rub, you can't. I mean, really rub till you see stars, you can't. So I just be, it'd be itching. Sorry. Unable to get out of the mess that they created. The relationship that they have with their kid, they may have been able to gaslight other people around them. They're not able to do that with you. And by the time they realize the damage they attempted to cause with this child that you guys have, I really feel like you could be the anchor that is keeping this child from having like strong issues, because you could have healed or gone through whatever your shadow work and stuff. So you're noticing certain things. You're teaching this child how to do shadow work, how to stand in their power, not to let people gaslight them. By the time this person realizes the damage that they did, the damage will already be done. Jail. This could be physical jail. But I feel, okay, you could have somebody that has a record. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but for some of y'all, all right, warning, I don't know if there was any type of abuse or anything, or stalking, obsession, in the situation. But I do feel like you may not have a say-so over this person going to jail or not. I feel like if you had it your way, I mean, it's not something that you necessarily, it's almost like probation, a fine, whatever. I'm cool with that. Just give me a restraining order, keep this person away from me. But I don't know who this is for. This is also spiritual jail. This is past life related. Especially if there's some type of stalking, obsession. They don't want you, but they don't want anybody else to have you type of energy. This is definitely like a spiritual jail too. I'm kind of getting an energy of you made a different decision in this life than you made in a previous life. So the outcome is different. So you don't get a say-so in this person's punishment. If it's not physical jail, it's spiritual jail. And spiritual jail means your manifestations aren't coming through. You're kind of haunted by guilt, by shame. You've seen signs and synchronicities everywhere of what you did or the things that you did. It's like it haunts you kind of thing. All right, jail. Why is jail here? For the Capricorn placements in Saturn. Did this anything flip over? Wow. And oh wow. Y'all see me shuffle, right? First card that came out. This person could be going to jail for something that has nothing to do with you, but it's karma because they could have taken money from you. They could have not given you money that they owed you. They could have owed you child support and not given it to you. This card reads robbed. time, energy, money, material possessions, or promotion. They took something from you that they should not have taken from you, and they knew that. So we have financial ruin here. So this could be insurance, this could be taxes, this could be back child support, this could be getting paid under the table and getting caught. I'm also seeing like money laundering because they're showing me money floating from one account to another. It's literally like floating. It's not touching. Okay, so Spirit is showing me like a bank counter or a table, but I see like money floating from one account to another. It's not touching the table. So it's like not being accounted for. So somebody's been money laundering or doing something like that. They're going to get caught. This is crazy. What? They're also showing me extravagant items that somebody's going to have to return. So if somebody bought like a house, a boat, a car, something real showy, they're going to have to return it. They're in some type of financial ruin. Something has caught up with them. Again, this could have nothing to do with you in regards to they didn't necessarily what they're being punished for could not have anything connected to you, but it is karma for what they did to you. Rather, they're going to physical jail or spiritual jail. It has to do with something they took from you. Rather, it was money, an idea, time. What does it say? Time, energy, money, material possessions, or promotion. They robbed you of something, and now Spirit is going to make sure that it's balanced out. There's some type of punishments because you may have felt like they got what they got free and clear. Especially if they got money off of this. They weren't giving you your child support. They weren't giving you your wages. They weren't giving you something. They're definitely going to have to pay for that. Even if it's not like legal, they're going to have to pay for that because they're not going to be able to afford something. There's something they did that is catching up to them that is causing some type of financial ruin in their life. Listen, y'all saw me channel this before. Relationships falling apart includes family, friends, romantic, and work. Did we not just talk about the kids having to be the generational curse breakers? And this could also be connected to them having mommy and daddy issues and the relationship that your child or their child that they have with someone else or whoever, their relationship with them is not great. Especially if they chose like someone else over them. This is also an energy of like that relationship's gonna fall apart. And this could be somebody that every time that they are married or dating or dealing with somebody, when it falls apart, they go right back to this child. I'm getting that energy too. Or their children. And now their children may be of an age where they're catching on. They don't want to deal with that anymore. So they're not gonna have it. But it's like they may fall out of this relationship because they're in financial ruin. So now work is like, work is an issue. Okay, especially if they're getting paid under the table or something. So work is an issue. Their relationships, people don't want to deal with them anymore because they have all this drama and stuff connected to them, and they may be trying to go back to their child for comfort, and the kid's like, I have things to do. I have my own life. I don't have, you know what I mean? I'm getting that energy too. I do apologize if anybody has lost a parent, including this person. For some of y'all, this friend or this ex or whoever, if they had a parent that was kind of like their safety net, I feel like somebody's parent has passed away, or it feels like they passed away. They don't have to though, but they don't have some type of parental safety net like they did before. Watching you heal and live a good life. Did I not talk about the fact that you've been healing and working on yourself and pouring into your child? This person sees that. That's connected to the spiritual jail. Their life is falling apart. They're grasping for straws. They want somebody to go through this with them because they feel so alone. Now they want to be in regret and remorse. Now they regret how they moved and how they did things, because that's part of that spiritual jail, being haunted. They're constantly seeing signs and things. They can't get away from it. Catfish. For this, I'm actually picking up the energy of them getting in a relationship. If this person gave them the impression that they were loyal, they were down, they had all this money, they were good, as they're going through this financial ruin, they gonna find, oh, this person is not who they said they are. They're not down, they're not loyal, they don't have your back, they're they're not down for the cause. This person is definitely not who they said they are. This person doesn't have the kind of money you think that, they thought that they had. Okay? This also could be the energy of, it is this person that is taking their time, energy, whatever, and is robbing them, is putting them in financial ruin because they keep using all their money for stuff. Somebody is not who they said that they were. That's unfortunate. And bottom of the deck, we have, oh, didn't I say this? Something they said did continues to haunt them. That came up again too. Bottom of the deck, searching for your energy inside of everyone they meet. Well, good luck with that, because there's only one of you, right? They ain't want you when they had you, and now that you gone, health going downhill. I mean, if this person... All right. Being seen as a disappointment, insufficient funds. People are gonna find out. People are gonna find out. And especially in their family, I feel like there was something about them that they were set up for success. Like I said, as a generational curse breaker, especially when it came to money. They may have had all the financial benefits to be put into a situation where they could really flourish and set up some type of financial wealth for themselves, for their future children, all that. And this insufficient funds card, somebody is going to be finding out that, like, they don't even have a pot to piss in, or not. Let's say they do have a pot to piss in. Like, they own nothing. Everything is leased. Everything is rented. Like, they own nothing. Like, how did you get into this situation where, like, your life is like it is right now? All right, last shuffle. It's crazy. All right, why is being seen as a disappointment here with insufficient funds for the Capricorn placements inside? Being seen as a disappointment. Insufficient funds. Insufficient funds. That's too many. Insufficient funds. It came out again. Ooh. Being seen as a disappointment. Your ancestors have stepped in on your behalf. They don't play about you. So somebody got an ancestor who's entered the chat and they're tired of it. Good luck to this person, because they gonna need it. So being seen as a disappointment, you may have an ancestor or ancestors that are stepping in on your behalf, making sure everybody knows about this person. Their secrets are gonna be coming out. They're going to be getting some type of justice. Karma is making rounds. And listen, the fact that your ancestors have stepped in on your behalf, they don't play about you, I cannot stress this enough. This is my card that when this comes out, you are not to take anything upon yourself. You are not to do anything upon yourself, post anything upon yourself. If you know that you are a petty person, you could get to become, petty LaBelle. I'm going to need you to chill, because your ancestors have entered the chat. Unable to get out the mess they created. And insufficient funds are here. Like I said, this is something that's going to be public. And they're not going to have the same people around them that they did before. This is something they're not going to be able to get out of so easily. And it's going to cause them sleepless nights and their health to go downhill. Insufficient funds, they are ruined financially. This is somebody that could have to pay back something for years, or I'm seeing a lot of things either having to be sold or repossessed. Keeps finding the same lesson in a different body. And that's for insufficient funds. They are constantly running into gold diggers. They are constantly running into people that only want them for their money. They are constantly running into people that they think have money and they have nothing. And being forced to settle. That one time they did have good options. But I feel like this is not just being forced to settle in like romantic relationships. They're being forced to settle their account or being forced to settle some type of debt or something, but they have to pay. Like if they thought they'd be able to put this on a bankruptcy or to, get out of it in some way, they're not. They're going to have to settle for paying this off. We're going to get into detail of what this is, why your ancestors have stepped into the chat, what they plan on doing, what exactly is the mess they can't get out of, if there's anything additional reasons why they're having sleepless nights, health issues, if it's, I don't know, whatever. Is it something addition to this? We're also going to see financial ruin. What exactly this financial ruin is. We're gonna take out the tarot and completely break this down. Okay. I'm also being told too, we're gonna see if we can pick up any past life stuff, because I feel like that's another reason why your ancestors have entered the chat. For some of you, this is past life related, and you've made a different decision. So it's like now you've done what you needed to do to break this contract and to move in another positive way, protecting your lineage. And now your ancestors are like, we got it from here. Good luck to this person. Okay? If this is where it absolutely ends for you, you're absolutely amazing. Make sure you hit the like button. It's the best way you could do a energy exchange with me. For everybody else, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the extended.